Hi, I'm Emily.
Hello, my name is Rob. We are a young family and we wanted to buy this property. The property itself was a bit run down. Our parents helped us since we're first-time buyers. And one of our friends actually recommended Optimal Builders to us. And they were very, very good. The quote was very professional.
Yeah, our friends recommended us. Yuri was really helpful. As we're first-time buyers, I wasn't really sure what direction I wanted to go in. I wasn't sure what I wanted done with the house. There was things that I didn't know how to execute, and Yuri was really good at explaining everything to me and giving some really good recommendations because, I didn't know what we wanted to even start out with, the colour palette, anything. So he was really good with his recommendations and really professional. So.
Yeah, Yuri was on top of absolutely everything. Whenever we don't know what kind of material we need to use for a certain thing, just like the kitchen, the quartz, the splashback, what kind of stairs, who to go for, who to go with, what kind of architect, etc. He was incremental in helping us along the way. We were quite nervous at the beginning because we never undertook such a project ourselves, and he was absolutely the best with everything.
Yeah, he was really good. Even I was really worried because of COVID and because of all the delays that was happening with the materials. I thought it just wasn't going to get done in time. But Yuri was so professional with everything. He made sure that if there was going to be a delay, that he was going to be able to fix it and get more work done. He had all the precautions in place with his employees, and he made sure that everything was safe. We felt safe with everything that was happening.
When we went on site, with our tight budget, he helped us enormously. Because of COVID, we thought that the project will extend too much further and our tight budget would have been stretched completely. He was very, very good at keeping our costs down as much as possible.
He was really honest and actually really realistic with what we could actually do with our budget. There's a lot of builders out there that recommend you things that you really don't need, and he was really realistic about what was actually going to be beneficial to us and what was just going to be a waste of money. It meant that we got everything we wanted, the underfloor heating, we had the dimmers on the lights in the kitchen, and that looks amazing now. And then there was things that we just couldn't get done because they were a bit of a waste of time and a waste of money. He could easily prop up the price if he wanted to, but he made sure that everything was within our budget and that everything was actually going to benefit us in the long run and not just for a bit of, pizzazz.
He really understood us in terms of our requirements and what we actually wanted to do with the place. So we were trying to be as efficient as we can and keep our bills as low as possible, our electricity bills. So we fitted the whole place with LED lights, and this would help us in the long run with our bills.
On top of that, we've got loads of windows within the stairs and on the ceiling and everything that gets a lot of natural lighting in the house, so you can kind of save on having all that warm lighting around. And it just looks so much brighter, so much nicer. It really lights up a room even if you don't have the lights on, so that was a good add to it.
He liaised with the architect and the engineers to get this place done quickly and as most efficiently as possible. One of the things that we did not know coming into the project was the fact that if you have a loft done, you have to have fire-rated doors. And that was quite a surprise to us. We didn't know that, but Yuri has helped us choose the best fire-rated doors so we can comply with building regulations.
And I feel safe in the home. I had no idea about this. I wouldn't have known, I wouldn't have asked about it either. The fact that he recommended that felt much safer in my own home. Felt like, and I didn't have to worry about that either. I didn't have to worry about building regulations. So it felt really good to kind of have the reassurance that he was going to do everything right by us.
So in line with our idea of being as efficiently as possible in terms of electricity bills, etc., Yuri said we can use triple glazing, and that was a very, very good idea. I would have thought double glazing would do the job, but no, triple glazing would be the best one, and it does work. It's very well implemented. You know, we just put the heating on in the house, and now it's incredibly warm because
warm and toasty all the time.
No, warm and toasty, exactly. So we had the extension built. We've extended the house, and one of the things was a skylight. That was an enormous thing for us. And Yuri got it right straight away. The size of them, it was perfect. They arrived quickly and on time, and he made sure it did arrive quickly and on time.
The amount of light that it lets in, it just lights up the room. So many more on the staircases as well. So everything, it's got a lot of natural lighting, not too many warm tones, but obviously you can mix and match. It just lights up the room, it looks beautiful, everything looks bright and really nice.
The management and the operatives were always professional. They were always on time. Sometimes they worked overtime without us asking them to, just to finish something that was critical at that moment. He came with some of the ideas that we took on board, and we're very thankful that he did, because without his expertise in the house building sector, we would have been stressing quite a lot. We were quite worried that you know, these house builders that are cowboy builders, and they take your money and then they disappear without a trace. However, these builders, optimal builders, were recommended to us by our friends and family, and we're glad we took them on because they were very professional, and they completed the project in time and to the quality that we expected.
Yeah, very much so. Yes, we were recommended by friends, and really glad that we did it. We'd recommend them to anyone. We've actually recommended them to Rob's parents.
Yeah.
And I think they'll be working with each other very soon, and they'll be getting things underway. And yeah, we're really excited to see what work he does with them as well, because we were so happy with the results.